What was the reason for quitting your job?
She wants to come here. The plan.
Did you?
I mean, that's the plan.
Did you also ask her what she wants to do in the United States?
I did.
Okay, what'd she say?
She wants to be a mother. Wants kids right away. That's her plan.
That's a concern. That is a massive concern. So she quit her job before she's even left to come to the States. So here's the thing. So he has to go and see her first. So therefore they know the relationship has something towards it, right? So how long is she going to go jobless for? It'd be different if she quit her job because she's coming to the States. But this is the other way. And then when he gets there to Poland, and don't get me wrong, Poland is a very cheap country. And boy, is it lovely too. I don't know which part he's going to, but if he's going to Krakow, man, I'm jealous. I mean, I went there myself like literally this time last month. Damn. It was actually tomorrow this time last month, to be fair. I was in Poland, you know what I'm saying? Lovely city, Krakow, and Zakopane was beautiful. Yeah. Anyway, with that being said though, okay, what's she gonna do for finances in the meantime while she waits to finally go to the States? That doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Oh, God. Joe, is that not a red flag? She just wants to lock you down, Joe. I don't...
Doesn't ask for money.
That's good news.
Yeah, but I would like to see what the relationship is like when she comes to America. Now
See, that's the key there. That's the key. This woman, right, she's speaking sense. Because when she comes to America, then what? Well, we know that she won't be able to work anyway to begin with. But let's be real, it seems to me as if she wants to have that baby as soon as she gets to the States. And then after that, once even the work visa comes through, she's going to be like, well, no, I'm a mum now. She wants to be a stay-at-home mum, which is fine. But has she made that? Has she informed her of that? And he needs to be sure that he's going to be able to afford to look after her and their child.
sponging off of him.
The question is, does she want to move here just to move here, or does she want to move here for you?
Matt, she stopped talking to everyone, apparently, but I didn't know this, and I was still talking to other women. I had sexual intercourse 2.5 months ago.
I mean, listen, first and foremost, the question still remains, is she coming to the States for you, or is she coming to the States for the States? That is a very good question, and hopefully he can get an answer, obviously, throughout the season. But this conversation here was a bit of a wild one about him having intimacy with another woman around the early stages of them two talking before they even established anything.
How was that received by Mag?
That was way after the fact. She just asked me. A few days ago, Magda asked me out of the blue about the last time I had sex with another girl, and I didn't even think it was like something wrong I did.
To be honest with you, the fact that she's asking him out of nowhere after God knows how long, that is very suspect on her side. Why are you asking him now? Why didn't you ask him before? Why didn't you ask him at the time when maybe you two were going to have the conversation about what you two were planning to be? You know? And then obviously the situation could be maybe dealt with then. I mean, listen, to be honest with you, even though one of the family members says it, it's as if she's trying to create something so therefore she can have some form of control over him. The way she's moving so far based on his explanation, it ain't right.
Because at that point, we were just, in my eyes, getting to know each other. Conversation, we never put titles, that's why I didn't know. But now I'm fully committed. It took me a little bit. Didn't stop talking to girls, so I had to start sharing my location.
So she demanded you share your location?
She did.
The moment that you are asked to share your location because the person you're with has insecurities, right? That's the moment that you leave the relationship. Now, whether or not that person wants your location because either one, she's got insecurities from the past, or two, she's got insecurities because of something that you've done, you still have to leave. Because that means your relationship now is not going to be a relationship that is based on trust. It is going to be based on watching you every movement so she can feel like she can trust you, but without being able to watch you, therefore she can't trust you. If she can't trust you without the location, then why should she trust you with the location? Do you see what I'm saying? People like that are dangerous people to be around.
Jill and I dated for like under a year, and it was so long ago, it was almost 7 years ago, so I didn't think it was important to tell Magda.
I don't know why Jill had to do. The way she's playing for the cameras, she wants the DMs to be flooding all them kind of things. Oh, what a dangerous woman. Anyway, either way though, I mean, the whole him being friends with his ex, listen, he already knows it's not going to go down well with Magda. So if I was him personally, he needs to make a choice about which woman is more important to him.
Have sex, Joe.
I have to wait like a few months, maybe more to do that. It's
Yeah.
not like I'm open for everyone. I want to wait until I will come to USA.
I'm not being funny. What? So he's in the pharmacy. He's in there. He's talking about obviously buying the protection, and then she's like, "Yeah, we're not having intimacy when you're here." And then there's the audacity to say it won't happen until I come to the USA. What kind of power is she trying to have here? That's a wild thing. I mean, to be fair, first and foremost, intimacy shouldn't be planned anyway. Okay, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I mean, your first time with somebody should never be planned. Do you know what I mean? Okay, after that, it's a bit of a different situation, right? I mean, when you're an adult, obviously, if you're losing it for the first time, maybe you want to arrange a date. I don't know. That's just kind of different, right? But when it's like this, no. End of the day, you two have had a connection, obviously, online. Obviously, you go there. You obviously still take your protection with you. And if things do feel right based on how they were online to how they were in person, well, then listen, if it happens, it happens. It's the natural way. You know what I mean? And sometimes in life, some of us have got to make sure the goods are good. You know, like I don't know if I want to marry you if I don't know how you. and to make it abundantly clear, when I say the goods are goods, I'm not talking about like in terms of, you know, like when I say that, what I mean is I've got to know that we've got chemistry, and even if we don't have that chemistry just yet, is it something that we can work with? Because sometimes with some people, you know, when it comes to the activity, when you don't have chemistry and then you try and build the chemistry, sometimes you still can't build the chemistry because you're both on two different wavelengths. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's a long day. You know, that's a long day. So really and truly, I feel like knowing that you are sexually comfortable with somebody is a very key thing before you marry somebody. And it's definitely a key thing before you bring them to the States, because if their sexual relationship now isn't exactly a comfortable one, then what's the point? You see what I'm saying? It needs to, and I would imagine as a woman, you'd want to make sure that when you're physical with the man that you want to marry, the man you're going to come and travel the world for, I'm pretty sure you want to make sure that when you're in the bedroom, he looks after you. You know, you want to make sure that he does things that he likes. You want to make sure, is he too aggressive or is he not aggressive? Like all those things. Because if he's too aggressive, you see what I'm saying? And sometimes when people have intimacy, it lets them know whether or not they want to be with somebody or not. You know, it lets women know whether or not this guy is a bit too much. Or if the guy can be like, okay, she's a bit, you know? So, yeah. But either way, though, it does feel like this is a manipulation tactic. First asking him about his intimacy in the past, and then also now saying this, girl's moving wild. But I respect her honesty, though. The fact that she told him before he's left, I respect that. Because most people don't get told until they actually land in the other place.
Maybe there are some more red flags than I've been willing to see just because I've been blocking everything out and not really listening to anyone's concerns.
It's funny though, he only saw the red flags after she said no to intimacy, because it's already said that when it comes to intimacy, it's a very big thing for him. So now she's saying no to that. All of a sudden, it's he's a funny dude. He's a funny dude. Anyway, obviously, you know, as you can see, Joe's flight to Poland leaves in 3 hours. He hasn't responded to calls or texts from production all morning. I mean, clearly he obviously goes there. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made it into the season. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Either way, though, it's just hilarious because it kind of tells... It tells us, obviously, you know, one of the things that are very key for him in relationships, and intimacy is one of those things. And if she ain't giving it, that's when he's like, okay, well, now I'm looking at the red flags. And to be fair, that's a normal thing to do, to be honest, because, boy, man, if I start feeling like, hey, you don't, I'm like, oh. Yeah, it's like a man's antennas start to actually start waking up. You know, that's why there was some women they're very smart. They're like, listen, I'm gonna give my man when he needs it. I'm always gonna be there. You know what I mean? All the time. And then you get the women that like, nah, I don't really feel it today. Nah, I don't really feel it today. You see when that happens? That's when he starts paying attention to everything that you're doing. Yeah. I think that's a red flag. Oh, no. That's a deal breaker right there. Yeah, she's doing. You know what I'm saying? If you want to keep a man blind, keep letting him smash. But if you're cray, it doesn't matter how much you keep him. It doesn't. Then that's different because you still be able to see the signs regardless of how much you allow him to smash. You know what I mean? And nonetheless, though, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We'll talk about it. Peace.